summer, everybody. It's Allie J. Welcome back to my channel. We are prepping to go on a vacation, and I thought it would be fun just to bring you along with us and show you just the prep and the cleaning and the packing that is our usual routine for pre-vacation, wherever it is, whatever it is we might be doing, wherever it is we might be going. This is kind of the standard of everything that we do. I want to make sure always before we go on a trip to have the house clean so that when we come home it is not overwhelming and I'm stressed out, because usually when you're coming home from a vacation you have all the unpacking and more laundry than normal, all of that to get done. So I wanted to be sure everything was ready in our house. We just had a birthday for my daughter Ireland, so you see all the Lilo and Stitch things around. I had asked her, I said, is it okay if we take everything down? She said, could you please not? So I said, okay, well, how about just the tablecloth, because that had cake and all kinds of stuff on it. So she agreed to that. So you'll see us taking that down eventually here in the video. But that is it. We left everything else up and balloons all over. Earlier in this video, I'm sure that you saw when I went into our laundry room, all of these clothes currently in this basket were all over the floor. And that is from our son Leland, who had a specific pair of pajamas he really wanted to wear the night before. And I said, they're in the laundry room. So that was his way of finding them. And everything just got thrown all over the floor in there. So got that all together, and it was all just like a hodgepodge of a bunch of laundry that we had gotten done, hadn't gotten folded, but got that done today. Once everything is packed for our trip, we always put our Pax bags out by the front door just so they're all there and we know exactly where everything is. Just a great way to keep everything organized and make sure you don't forget anything. I also make tons of notes, a note for what to do, all the things that I want to get done before we go on vacation. So that's what that is. And here you'll see my son come out and he's practicing. He's been working on his CH sound, the ch sound. So when he brought his Cheerios out, he was asking me to help him with his CH sound. So I had to add that in because it's just so sweet.
I choose the how do I say Cheerio without a C sound?
With your CH sound? Cheerios.
Cheerios.
Perfect, buddy.
That.
All right, he's just the sweetest. But for those of you who don't know, our son has global apraxia, which is a motor planning disability. He didn't speak, wasn't able to speak until, when we could understand it, it was 5, I would say. So he's in speech therapy, he's in occupational therapy and physical therapy, just because all of those parts of his body, he just struggles with motor planning. He knows what he wants his body to do, but it's really difficult for him to be able to make his body do those things. So speech is difficult, trying to move your tongues and put it in the right place, all of those things that we all, I would say, take for granted, that you just know how to make a CH sound or the G sound or the K sound, all of those things. And he's doing so well and making incredible progress. We have incredible therapists, but I have a couple videos on just that journey, and we'll definitely be doing more because I think it's important to share, and for other people out there who maybe have a child with a disability, just to know you're not alone and just keep going every day, keep going. One of the big reasons I wanted to do this video was because I wanted to show my kids and how independent they are, even when they mess up things, which we all do, but these are just real moments. This was one of them, and we laughed so hard. She was trying so hard, but just a little too thick. But she had gotten up and made the smoothie for her and her sister, and that was their breakfast. And it's so awesome to see them able to do these things on their own. The same thing with them packing and helping pack the car and cleaning the house. I think they're important things to give kids responsibilities. It helps them build confidence. It helps you as a mom, so you are not the one left doing every single thing around the house, which can get so overwhelming. We are definitely at a great stage in life where the kids can do their own packing. They need just a little help from me, but part of the deal is they can do the packing. I kind of let them know what needs to be packed for certain trips, certain shoes or outfits or whatever that looks like. But they have to show it to me after they pack. I just to be sure everything is good and we have everything we need. And all three of those girls rocked it. These flowers the girls had gotten for their dance recital that was 2 weeks ago now, I guess. And they were lovely and they stayed so beautiful. But now we're about to be gone for a week and they can get a little smelly if you leave them out too long. So I did not want to come home to that. So getting those cleaned up, it was sad to say goodbye. Little man wanted ramen today, and I said, okay, but you have to do it. So teaching him to do this. Now, as any mom or dad knows, it's much easier just to do these things yourself. I could have gotten this done really quickly, but like I said earlier, I think it's so important to teach them responsibility and teach them to be able to be independent. And that's something for our son specifically that, we didn't know if he would be able to do these things. So taking the time and energy to work with him and help really build his confidence is huge and so special. And we do not take it for granted for a second. He's doing awesome. Oh my. Moving over to the fridge, which definitely needed a little TLC. One, we had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to make sure that we brought with us on this trip. Two, there was just a bunch of stuff that needed to be cleaned out, and the fridge just needed some loving. So that's what's happening here. I mean, ooh, it's something. We spend so much time in the car. Obviously, I don't think I need to even say that. It's obvious that we do. The kids, again, are so good at cleaning this out, and they are usually the ones, without me even saying anything, they'll say, hey, why don't we go clean out the car? I'm like, I think that's an excellent idea. Today was one of those days, and they all got in there and got to work. Everybody kind of just found their section, and they are a great team, I must say. I talked in my last video about things being satisfying, and the kids are always talking about things being so satisfying. Well, vacuuming, when it's this gross, all three of the girls were like, I mean, look at them, they like couldn't take their eyes off of it, and they each had a section like, don't go over here, that Cheerio's mine. And I mean, I was thrilled. They got it all done, but I'm kind of with them. It is satisfying to watch it all get cleaned up, and then to be able to take a trip on just a nicely clean car. That feels really good too. Just a little more peaceful and relaxing as you're journeying. Packing has begun. Now, usually my husband does the packing. I feel like when you're packing for a trip, it's like a game of Tetris, and like things need to fit in just perfectly. And my husband does it beautifully every time. I do not have that skill. I feel like it's a skill. I don't have it. He was at work, so the plan was, because we wanted to leave after work, so we just had an extra day. So I said, okay, you work, we'll get everything packed, so when he comes home, everything's ready to go. I mean, it is so much better when he's there and can do it. He does a much better job than I do, but we got it done. And once it's packed, the very last thing we do is switch the AC up, and then we're ready to go. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe. It would help me out so much. And thank you, as always, for joining me on my little corner of YouTube.